Hello, this is Samuel from Action Figure Fury, and today I'm bringing a review of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness wave figures. I have Wong, Doctor Strange, and Master Mordo. The builder figure for this wave is Rintrah, which I really like to complete and get the other figures from this wave, especially the figures of American Chavez and the two comic characters. I know one's called Despair on the top of my head, but I can't remember the name of the other one. I'm not too sure about that new Spectral Form Doctor Strange figure, even though it does look better than the last one. I'm not too sure on it. But overall, I have to say I'm really impressed with these three figures. If you're curious to what this base is, this is the Marvel Select MCU Doctor Strange base that came out around the same time as the first film. They are re-releasing that figure. I sold my figure and I'm using the Sanctuary Centauran base for that figure for my Marvel Legends, and it works really well. If you want to do that for your Marvel Legends, you can easily do so. I know that the base is 7-inch, the figure is 6-inch, but still works incredibly well. So if you want to do that, I highly recommend it. It does look fantastic, and I guess it would work well with any other 6-inch scale Doctor Strange figures you have in your collection. It would work well with those too. Firstly, I will go over the Doctor Strange figure. It's quite strange because they did release a Doctor Strange in the Spider-Man No Way Home wave, which just came out at the tail end of last year. So to get these pretty soon afterwards is quite pardon the pun, strange. But I really do like having two new Doctor Strange figures. As you can see, the likeness to Benedict Cumberbatch is excellent on this figure. And I will bring in the No Way Home version so you can have a comparison there. As you can see, the head sculpts are nigh identical. I just think the flesh tone looks a bit better on this one on camera. This one still looks great in hand. There's just some slight differences. It's not much, but I think this one's a tad more realistic, and the face looks a bit more thinner than this one. I still really love this one though. So yeah, it's just a little bit thinner, and also there's the big costume differences. He's had this costume for most of the duration, during Doctor Strange, and also the Avengers and the Infinity Soul event, Infinity War and Endgame. He had this outfit as well, so you can really use this figure as a stand-in for your to replace the original Doctor Strange figure, which was made before the photo reel. That would work really well if you wanted to do that. I don't think Hasbro really intended that with this figure, but you could work that if you wanted to. It would work well. But to bring in the Multiverse of Madness figure in again, I really do love the costume, how it pays a homage to his original costume from the comics. What with this, if I move his hand out of the way, the logo here on his chest, which has got a red outline on it, which looks really well. It does look really good, and a fantastic job on that. You can see the sling ring here, different ties of rope, part band from the belt hanging here with silver clasp there. Looks really good. I think the only complaint I have with this figure, and I think it's the same complaint many have with this figure, is this cape. It's just too wide round the neck, and there is no peg at the back of the figure to hold it in place, which I think is a bit of a pain. Whereas with the No Way Home version, it had a peg in the back of the figure and it was closer around the neck. Because when you look at it, it looks okay, but it's just you can't get it sitting normally because there's no peg at the back, which I think is a bit unfortunate. I do intend to get a soft goods cape for Doctor Strange, but I haven't found one on eBay. I know the one on eBay was going around for a while and they've unfortunately sold out. I was hoping they might have restocked them for during the film. They might do that this year. I'm hoping to get one because I just think this just is a bit too wide, and obviously how this cape comes down here, it's quite limiting on the arm articulation as well, so I might look for get a fabric replacement. But I do like the gold clasps you get on the side here, and well got a lot of texture sculpt into the cape, which they really didn't improve after the first Doctor Strange figure. It really improved that. Improved that, and also on the inside here, you got some details as well. It does look really, really nice. The outfit does look good. I do like the hand wraps as well. I do like them a lot. It's really fairly well detailed. For how much you pay for it, it's very, very accurate, and I really do like the look of it. Minus the cape, I have a little complaint about the cape, but other than that, I really do like this figure. He does have a lot of articulation. There's a ball joint at the head. It rotates around, down a bit, back quite a little bit. I'll take the cape off. It's quite hindering. You don't have to have the cape on because sometimes he takes the cape off. Well, he has ball jointed shoulders that go up. He has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow. On this hand here, he has an up, in, and out hinge. Mine's a little bit stiff on that one. Just trying to get the arm to go down. Of course, you have the where the eye of Agamotto would be here. Same with this arm. On these hands, they have the up and down hinge, so it goes down, goes up, like that. Has a what this joint is at the chest. It's a hinge. Yeah, I forgot what it's called. That's the ab crunch. Sorry, I forgot my vocabulary just for a second. Yeah, he's got an ab crunch. It goes down quite far, back quite far. The sculpt does continue for the most part on that. He also has a waist swivel. He has ball jointed hips, again slightly hindered by the lower part of his tunic. They can go out a little bit, forward a little bit, back a little bit. There's no cut down the side, which you can't really utilise the articulation that well. He doesn't have a boot cut, but he does have a bend at the knee, which works well. I'm also forgetting the bicep swivel up there. You can't really see it because it's hidden by the tunic. And he also has a hinge at the ankle. So he's fairly quite articulated. I think it's just this part here which is hindering a bit. Does the No Way Home one has a slight split down the side, so you can articulate more. I wish they would have done that with this figure, but you can do it for yourself, but that would probably look a bit messy. The way of accessories, he does come with the spell magic casting effect hand, which I really do like, which they started with No Way Home. Doctor Strange, I really do like the translucent effect to it. You can see all the intricate details in there as well. It looks really, really cool. I do love all the details on that. Wong also comes with the same accessories. He also gets a smaller one for the other hand, which is cool. I wish they would bring out some more magic effect pieces. I think they probably will, maybe some other time. But I really do like that one as well. He also has came with. I'm just trying to find the accessories on hand. A lot, excluding the builder figure pieces. He also came with. Have I got the right ones? No, I have not. That's the wrong character. He also comes with some interchangeable hands. I put Doctor Strange down for a second. Actually, this is not going to work too well. I'm going to just put the cape off at the moment. Yeah. He also comes with interchangeable hands. Also, you got this hand for that hand there. You've got like a spell casting hand here, which is really well done. Do like the look to it, looks really cool. He's also got a sort of sling ring effect hand. That's what I call it anyway. It's where he would with this hand he'd sort of be casting the portal spell. Shame there's no sling ring on it. That'd be pretty cool if they did that. That does look really cool. He also comes with a magic casting hand for the other wrist as well. Again, all the same hinge, in and out hinge. on all these hands. And fun, he comes with a fist as well, which does look good. I really do like these. Are flesh tones painted very well, very realistic for its scale. And at the price point, really happy with that one, minus the cape, which I might have to look into sorting later. Another time I put Doctor Strange back on the base. And I will show off now Wong, which is a first time they've ever made a Wong figure. I don't think they even made a comic book version of Wong. I don't even think Toy Biz did that, so this is the first Wong figure, with a really good likeness to Benedict Wong, who plays him in the film. Really do like the head sculpt. Catch the look of him very, very well. The hair has no paint wash or anything on it, it's just plain back. We've got a little bit of facial hair, looks really good. I do love the outfit, it's very intricately detailed. You see like a pattern on here as well, where it goes together here. The pattern continues on this. We've also got around the collar, got some nice detailing. None at the back, it's pretty plain fabric at the back apart from that part here. I do like this sort of wrist gauntlet thing here, which looks really, really cool. No, brace, that's it, rim brace. I really do like the look to it. It's really ornate and detailed, which you do come to expect with some of the mystical, the mystical characters in the MCU and do magic and stuff. You expect the sort of detail that does work really well. We've got a belt round here, got some different layered of tunics, like an armoured piece on the outside, which has got nice little cross effects on it, nice little armour plating parts here. Rest of the tunic, which is quite thick, and then he's got his pants on beneath, which are quite heavy as well, and his boots at the bottom there. The paintwork on this figure is outstanding. For how many colours there are on him, it works really, really well, and I do like this figure a lot. The articulation, Wong has a ball jointed head. He does have a joint at the neck as well here. I think Doctor Strange had that. I'm not too sure. I'm just going to quick toy around with him. Yeah, they have it at the neck as well. The neck moves. That's nice, and that's a feature that Hasbro have implemented with their Marvel Legends figures for some time, especially the MCU ones. He also has a ball joint at the waist. It's a ball joint and swivel, because then again this part's getting in the way, so you can't really tell if it's a ball jointed waist or there's a ball joint in the chest and there's a swivel. But I think it's just a ball joint at the waist, I believe, which is covered up by this piece here. On the arms, he has a ball joint. He has a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows on both, in and out motion on these hands. Yeah, it does have ball jointed hips, but you're not going to get much out of them due to the sculpt. He has a swivel at the thigh. Is it a single jointed knee? Yeah, it's a single joint at the knee, but you're not going to get much motion out of that at all. And he also has a hinge at the ankle, up and down. It's quite a sturdy figure. Impressive articulation, even though there's quite a number of limitations, unfortunately, with the lower part of the tunic. Accessory-wise, it does come with quite a few nice pieces. He has the same magic spell effects that Doctor Strange has, which is very accurate. I don't blame the reuse, especially when they look this good. He also has one for the other hand as well, so you get a big one and a little one. Again, both equally very, very nice pieces to have. He also comes with like a Chinese sword, which is a little bit lacking on the paint, but quite well detailed. You see on the hilt here, there's some ornate detailing. The blade quite plain, and then you got the white sort of hilt. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but there is some sculpting in there, and it does look really cool. Really, really nice. He does hold this very well. in the one sword gripping hand he comes with. And speaking of other hands, he has 2 interchangeable. Have I got it right? Yeah, he does come with similar effects, similar hands to as Doctor Strange. He has a sort of the portal casting spell hand on both hands, which is nice. And the skin tone is quite different, so if you've got the Doctor Strange figures, no confusing the skin tones because they are a bit different, which does help. So you don't get, when if you get all the figures, you don't get confused with the hands, which works well. So I'm glad they did make the skin tone quite different in these hands, so you don't get them confused. But again, lost between confused bit figures. That's the way he does come with accessories, accessory wise, and his hand has just popped off. Fetch that. Yeah, they do sometimes tend to pop off, unfortunately, the hands. So just be a bit more careful of that. Whether they didn't lose it or anything, it just pops right back into place, no problem whatsoever. And put Wong back on display. Really do like to have him on my collection because I'm quite a big fan of the character and the films he's appeared in, like Shang-Chi and the Spider-Man, small role in Spider-Man No Way Home, and of course Doctor Strange in this film. I'm not sure if we get another figure of Wong down the line, but you never know. The character seems to be quite popular, so you never know, we might get another figure of him down the line. And then finally we're on to Master Mordo, who was Baron Mordo in the first film, played by English actor. I'm trying not to butcher this name. Chiwetel Ejiofor. I'm trying to. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He of course played Baron Mordo in the first film, and he plays the same character, just with a name change. And I have to say, this figure does look absolutely excellent. Right off the bat, the likeness to the actor Chiwetel Ejiofor is absolutely superb. It's absolutely dead on. There's no confusing who this is at all. It looks exactly like him. I'm really, really impressed with it. When you've seen brief glimpses of him in the trailer, you've seen him a few times, and even in the new teaser trailer, which looked absolutely excellent, got me really hyped for the film. You see him quite a bit, and I really do like the head sculpt. It's absolutely perfect. You've got some sort of scarring here, which is accurate. Before I took this figure out of the package, I just noticed on the artwork on the side of the box that there was some scarring on his head, so it is accurate. I do like the hair, longer braids come down a bit at the front, at the back as well. It's neatly tied. It's really, really cool. But my favourite part of this figure is the outfit. The outfit itself is absolutely fantastic. You can see in this green coat, there's a nice bit of texturing here, which works really, really well. Really do like how clean it is. And also the paint job on it is really clean. You've got these gold bands around the tip of the jacket. Looks really cool. Nice good folds. On the front, it's even better. Got some gold pieces here. Not so much sculpting on the arm. I think it doesn't need to be. You see some seam lines. Then you got the wraps around here with the gold pieces, and the belt looks really good. Again, he's got a sling ring, just like Doctor Strange and Wong. The gold bands on the belt look really good. I do like the sort of sash hanging down here, and these trousers look really, really cool. I do like these. You've got some good detailing in the trousers themselves. A light bit of texture work in this part, the pants, which on this part of the tunic, which works excellent. I do love the boots as well. Very clean paint job. I can't stand up how clean this figure looks, and paint wise looks incredible. You got some gold bands around the tops of his boots. Looks really cool. I missed out on the original Baron Mordo figure, but I'm not disappointed, because this figure is miles better, because that figure was made before the photoreal tech was introduced, and the figures that wasn't all that inspiring. This were interesting, whereas this one looks absolutely incredible. I can see it's becoming a favourite of the wave, especially if you haven't got a Baron or Master Mordo figure in your collection. This one looks absolutely fantastic. I am pleased as punch with this figure. Again, just like Wong and Doctor Strange, he's really articulated. He's got a ball joint in the head. He's got does his neck move? A neck doesn't move so much. I think it's then due to the sculpt of his torso. So you don't get much movement out of that. But the head does turn. You do have to watch the hair though. He does have ball jointed shoulders. So the arms go up, down, forward, back. No problem. He does not have a bicep swivel. No, he does not. No bicep swivel. He has a single jointed elbow, and he does rotate at the elbow. At the wrists, he has an in and out motion, which works well. And at the torso, like Wong, he has a ball joint. So you can rotate, go forward, back, tilt, side to side pretty darn well. Rotate as well. At the hips, he has ball joints, so they can go pretty forward. I do like he has this bit is all cut, so you can get the legs forward a bit, which is nice. Back not so much getting hindered by the sculpt. Out pretty good. Has a swivel at the thigh, double jointed knees, which again is slightly hindered by the articulation, unfortunately. No boot cut, but he does have hinges at the feet. So overall, the articulation on Master Mordo is excellent. Really happy with this figure. It does come with quite a number of accessories, which was very, very nice. May as well show off the weapons chiefly off first. As you can see in his hand here, he does have a crossbow, which I believe is the first time, well, especially the first time I've ever seen a crossbow in the Marvel Legends line before, and I really do like the sculpt of it. I'm just trying to reassemble it a bit here. It's quite an intricate sculpt to the grip. You can see a lot of marks on it. Looks really cool. Even at the top here, at the barrel, there's some good texture work. Looks really cool. That's where the trigger is. Unfortunately, the hand, the sculpted to hold this don't reach around the trigger, unfortunately. But it does look really, really cool. And an accessory like this would work well for Blade. This does look absolutely excellent. Really, really cool. And he also comes with what the weapon he used in the first film, which is a sort of a star, like the staff he used. You got a little bit of brown wrap brown there and the dark brown on the sides. It look really, really cool. Holds that in his gripping hands well, which he's both got here. He's got two gripping hands. He also comes with, I'm just going to put him at the back there for now. Just stand there, Baron Mordo, please. He also comes with two bare open gripping fighting hands. No magic effects pieces, unfortunately, but comes with those as well. Again, paint looks very, very good. And finally, he has two fists for fighting, which work well. So overall, the accessories with Master Mordo is excellent, and he's probably my personal favourite figure from the three figures I've got so far from this wave. Just from the overall look, the accessories, absolutely remarkable. If you haven't got him yet, highly recommended. Also, I do recommend these two as well. I'm a big Doctor Strange fan, so all three of these are must for me, but Master Mordo is my favourite. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share and subscribe, and bye for now.